Hello everybody and welcome back to Benjamin Magnus Plays Hearts of Iron 3. Last episode we kind of restarted the game with the historical start just because the custom start was a little bit broken, but we didn't really lose anything and we actually gained a whole bunch from doing it. So we're just going to pick up right where we left off. Haven't started any wars yet, just kind of waiting for events to fire so that we can start a war with China. Okay, now speaking of events with China, what I'm going to start with is I'm going to transport all my marine. Actually, let's see. Can we transport all these guys at once? We can. Let's just grab all these guys over here, and I'm going to call this little area right here Delian. That's how I would pronounce it in English, but it's probably incorrect. I'm going to transport everybody over there. How fast are these ships? 16 kilometers an hour? Not. Oh, you know, that's kind of funny. They each have a bunch of them have different speeds because they're not. They're just, you know, passenger ships that were requisitioned for military use. So they don't exactly conform to a specific type. I like that. And we do have our, where's our primary battle fleet? Did I leave it over here? Did I send it over here? I did, I sent it over here. Let's actually move them right over here as well. Just so they're there. Much faster, 23 kilometers an hour. They've also got tons. We got 4 CAGs in here. 4, that's it. I thought there'd be 6. The Kaga. Who are you attached to? Oh, they're squadrons. Those are 4 squadrons. They eat. Okay, I get it now. I was like, I thought there'd be more. So there's 2 on the. 2 there, 2 there, 1 there, and 1 there. Okay, I get it, I got it now. Actually, you guys need to actually hang out here as well, because you're going to be needed. Now, all the Marines I would like, well, how should we do this? Let's take the railway cannon and move it down over here. Because I want it to attack these cities. I'm assuming the best way to be able to use this thing... I thought I told it to strategic redeploy. Well, it does not want to strategically redeploy. Maybe it doesn't want to. What was I going at there? Hang on a sec. I'm assuming that you don't directly attack with it. You kind of do this thing. Control? Where's my control? You, like, take a unit and, you know, support attack. I'm assuming you support attack with it, and it really helps out, you know, pounding cities into oblivion and whatnot. Oh, okay, he's moving now. How fast is he moving, though? Half a kilometer an hour. Yeah, there's a 240 centimeter railway cannon. Of course it's going to be slow. Not the biggest railway cannon in the world, not by far. Alrighty, so. Let's take this guy right here. You're gonna work in conjunction with these light tanks. That's what we're gonna do here. So we're gonna get you over there. Marines, garrison, and alright. So let's actually take these, just to organize things for now, I'm just gonna move the infantry units over here. That way the Marines will be sitting there by themselves. Those aren't Marines. Okay, there we go. Just organizing things a little bit, because what I plan on doing is, let's see, where there are victory points, they're going to be mostly along the coast. Yeah, boom, 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 boom. 1, 1, 1, 2. There's the capital of Nanjing. 2. Alright, so what I'll probably do is an amphibious invasion of Shanghai, and then go back, and then once I capture the port and whatnot, I'll go back and get that infantry corps, and we'll transport them directly in and just land them. That's what I'm thinking is going to be the best way to do that. And that'll get me 5 or 6 units in there. And I think that'll be enough to establish a good perimeter and take a couple cities. I think that should be good. Actually got a little more IC than I expected. Let's actually prioritize reinforcement, prioritize upgrades. Let's do that. Now, I'm wondering if When this gets to 0, is it going to automatically change that? We'll see. We'll see soon. 0.2. 0.06. What city is this? Beijing. Biping. Alright, so, production. It did! Okay, good. So it's upgrading, reinforcements are getting done. Supplies are a little high. I'm not sure why it's doing that. Maybe it's trying to stockpile them a little bit. And what's left is going into production. Okay, good. Now, if I remember correctly, these guys are getting upgraded. Just it's going slowly. We have a bunch of... Oh, there's some infantry there. Light infantry. I thought I had a bunch of cavalry over here, too. Yeah, I do. Recon cavalry. I wish these were a little stronger, but I guess I understand. The cavalry is supposed to... It's there to kind of... operate in low supply areas. So if you have, 10,000 cavalry all stacked into one division, it's not going to work that well. Oh, fighting the... Vladivostok. Oh, God. Fighting the Russians as the Japanese scares the bejesus out of me. Like, look at the infrastructure here. If I wanted to attack them, there's only two routes. Right through here, across the river, or right over here. The only ways. This area right here is all too low to even move into. It's just it's a mountain range. It's the crest of a mountain range. So, if I wanted to attack Russia, I'd have to just be barreling through right here. But frankly, what I would like to do is take out Shanxi, maybe People's Republic of China, maybe the Republic of China. Sorry about that, folks. My phone won't shut up. What were we talking about? I don't even remember. I think we were talking about being afraid of the... Is this all forests here? No, that's hills. So we got a little bit of plains, and it's all... it's just hills and mountains straight up the way. Oh my god, that'd be so ugly fighting in that. This terrain... I'm honestly not used to this kind of terrain. I'm used to fighting over here in Europe, where it's just like, let's go simplified terrain map mode. It's just like plains, plains and some forests. Occasional hills. Oh, there's some swamp over here. You just go around the swamp. Oh man, that is rough. That is ugly. I go over here. What is all this? Desert? Oh, it's all desert. Okay. Like, can you imagine trying to actually do anything in this region? It's just mountains. Just mountain after mountain after mountain after mountain after mountain. You never get anywhere. So we're just going to try to... We're going to stick to the coastline and take all the victory points. And you are attached to who? Well, it'd be pretty easy to do. They're all attached to different guys. So let's detach them. Let's just do this. Detach, and then we'll create a higher command here. There we go. That worked. And this guy we can attach to this army right over here. Like that. That works. And why don't we actually do that here, too? Oh, now the HQ is really weak here. Might want to put in a couple brigades to help them out. Maybe. And my phone's still exploding. Jesus Christ. Ireland. Okay, that's fine. I'm really just waiting for shit to explode at this point. I don't know how to, like, manipulate my neutrality that much. I'm assuming it's just events. There's the home front. The annual focuses are in there. Not much else is in there, and I'm pretty neutral at the moment. When did the second, like, Sino-Japanese War start? I thought it was 30 something in 36. I could have sworn it was, at least. Alrighty, so well, I guess we can just keep working on this. Let's detach you. Now, who are you guys attached to? Let's actually just move them. Just move them really quickly, just to make this easier on me for a tick. Not gonna hurt anything. Speed 5, zoom. Alright. So, you're attached directly to that guy? It looks like these guys are all attached pretty much directly to... Yeah. So let's do that with these guys as well. Let's detach. They're all detached and make a higher command here. And we're going to attach that to this army as well. Alright, you guys just move back here now. There we go. That worked. Starting to get the hang of things. Just barely starting. So we're only a few months in. I feel like I should do that with this guy too. Semi-motorized, motorized support. How fast are these? They're mildly fast. They're decent speed production. See, we're doing good in here. All the upgrades are definitely going down. Much more is getting devoted into production than it was at least before. Oh, nice. Light anti-aircraft armament advances. So basically everybody's attack just got increased. National decisions available. The formation of Beijing. True. Japan controls. Alright, so what is the? What is this? Is that this area right here? Is that what we just did? Did we just create ourselves a puppet state? I think we did. We just created ourselves a puppet state there. Alright, I don't think that really did much. And if this is prioritize upgrade, why is it wasting anything? Maybe we have a little bit of that coming in. We'll see in it. We'll just let it tick for a second, see what happens. I'm really excited for combat to start, but I don't know when it's going to happen. I feel like I'm going to need to build more of those, but right now nothing is getting put in. Basically, nothing's getting put into production right now. It's all going into upgrades, just because everybody needs those upgrades. I don't want to send these guys into combat with... I don't think I'm going to have, like, a huge military, but it needs to be an effective military. It's kind of what I'm trying to say here. I'll just speed through a little bit of time here. It needs to be an effective military. No, I think all my planes need to get upgrades now. I thought they did at least. Oh, those are ships. Oh, the tech. What was it that we just finished? I would have light anti-aircraft arm. Oh, light anti-aircraft armament from cruisers is what it finished. Actually, let's put that up there too. That would be this one right here. That's what that was. Got a lot of stuff is going to finish real soon. I'm really ooh, okay, that stuff is... The light cruiser stuff's actually going up pretty quickly now. And what was that we just finished? That was another light cruiser thing, wasn't it? Light cruiser armor. Ah, this one right here. A lot of those techs are going to start hitting pretty quickly because all those... a lot of those ones I put in there were just like 5-6 months. Yeah, look at that, right there. Steel production advances, radar detection equipment, hydrophone advances, assault gliders, so I can build those now. So if I go to production and air units, assault gliders. And is it, how much can they hold? Where does it say that? Does it say that anywhere on here? Transport capability. Ah, much higher transport, but I'm assuming they're one-time use kind of things. And so we're going to go to the bottom. We're going to just knock hydrophones and supply production off. And that should be good. There we go. Once I have everybody upgraded, then a lot of my ships are gonna get upgrades as well, because like the light cruisers and the destroyers. How long will that take? I wonder, does it take the exact same amount of time as it does to build them, to upgrade them, or is it a subdivision? It should be. I feel like it should be a subdivision. So what? A lot of stuff is going to finish pretty soon. Like all these. It looks like a lot of ship-related. Yeah, it's a ship-related stuff because that stuff is just the stuff that, you know, we have a lot of practical in. So that stuff's going to finish off pretty quickly. I just want my... I wish my neutrality was lower. Full mobilization. I like that. Good. Good. It's going to keep working on this for now. Heavy cruiser... I think that's what we need to... The only thing. Heavy cruiser armor, yeah. I kind of feel like, you know, no, I really don't think China's going to be able to put up that big of... They might have a lot of manpower. Road net... Supply throughput. That is important right there. National defense. Road network level 1. Definitely. National Uni and Organization. We're getting right. Small warship sonar advances. Is that one? Yep, we're ahead on that one too. It's actually, we're actually knocking a lot of these, like especially the naval ones. I'm used to the naval ones taking a long time because of having really low practical and engineering skills. Well, oh yeah, look at what we just finished. Cruiser, capital ship carrier. Party rally. National vote risk, daily descent change, national uni. Okay, we're gonna do that. 3 hurrahs. Yes, we can. I like that the people who made this have a good sense of humor. So what are we ahead on right now? Mass events. That's the only thing we're ahead on. So we're gonna knock that off. Anything supply related, I feel, is going to be uber important. Just because, you know, really low infrastructure areas, I think, are going to be like the death of me. Now let's go to prototypes, I guess. Heavy bomber prototype. Yeah, let's get that going. A light bomber prototype. Oh, we can't do that because we already have it, I guess. Okay. All right, let's just let this keep ticking for a while. I mean, it's July, so we're only 7 months in. Heavy cruiser engine advances, submarine batteries advances, twin engine airframe research. Advanced land defense engineering allows fortresses. Ooh, 12% on the leadership. I love it. Single engine armament research advances. Definitely. So heavy cruiser engines, the only thing. I think a lot of those were the one-shots. Heavy cruiser engines, I believe, is the only thing we're ahead on right now. Yep, there we go. Heavy cruiser engines. Boom, right there. A lot of them were these, the tan ones, the one-shots. The ones you don't need to keep doing. Folding wings. Superchargers. Bomb sights, that'll really help. Actually, let's get that in there. So, like industry radios, civil defense, broadcasting, a lot of that stuff is going to really help, I think. Also, finishing up tons and tons of my upgrades. Yeah, like a lot of these guys aren't upgrading anymore, or they're at least getting close to it. So industrial advantages, less manpower, but more IC, more efficient IC, and we get more supplies. It's good with me. Good with me. Spanish Civil War. Now, that popped up an event. Send help to Spain. Choose how we'll help. Okay, so I guess I can put in my 2 cents. We can send supplies to Republican Spain, or supplies to Nationalist Spain, troops to Spanish Nationalist Spain, or do nothing. Now, I believe, which side are the fascist side? I think. Diplomacy. I don't think it'll actually show me Germany. Let's go to Europe. And we're gonna go to, is it, I want to say Nationalist Spain? Spanish, oh no, it's Republic, Spanish Republic and Spanish State. Highest threat is People's Republic of China. Highest threat is Germany. So I think I want to help the Spanish Republic. So we can send supplies, or we can send troops to lose 50 manpower. Why don't we try that? That's a lot of manpower, but Spanish Republic. That's correct, right? That's what we decided on. Spanish Republic, yes. So we're gonna do that. I was hoping that it would affect my neutrality, because I was born with a heart of neutrality, it seems, but I guess we're just gonna have to keep waiting. I keep seeing Soviet troops moving around, but it's nothing major, it looks like. I wonder what was the point in creating this little puppet state over here. It's not really a big deal. Man, those infantry support weapons and the infantry anti-tank weapons are taking a while. Type 4... Their anti-tank weapon is just a grenade. Radio advances. Delay between attack reduced by 4 hours. That is amazing right there. And combat efficiency, also amazing. Has annexed Abyssinia, which is now part of their country. That's fine. Units are in poor supply over here. I bet they are. So, radios. Let's knock that off. Don't want to do anything inefficient at the moment. At the moment, at least. Kind of reminds me of the beginning of most games. Not much to do, really. Broadcasting. Encryption ability minus 0.0. Leadership plus 1%. Knock those two off. Boom and boom. I really I really want a powerful Air Force. I feel like a powerful Air Force, a really good, powerful, long-range Air Force is going to be extremely important. Ooh, rocket tests. Nice. Actually, we almost... Is that a... I believe that's a light carrier. Soryu? I believe that's a light carrier. Aero engine research advances. Nice. All right, because that looks like it unlocked a bunch of stuff. Civil defense. Knock that off. That was repair rate. So if we go to prototypes, is anything else unlocked in here? A lot of stuff is unlocked. All this 1937 stuff, I actually think I'm going to take right now. Because we're probably not going to get around to it until 1937. Flying boat prototype, start research. Good. Nice. Now, did that unlock anything else in here? Not really. Doesn't look like it. Well, let's actually get that air-launched torpedo going. I really, really want a powerful Air Force. I don't know if you could tell, but I really want a powerful Navy. You know, I'm like, my land units I want to be small but effective. My Navy and my air I want to be just massive. Massive. I bet I can upgrade those submarines now. I could if I wanted to. I've got pretty old submarines here. Alright, good. Okay. Okay, so, well, theoretically, we should be able to... You know, we should be in the clear to do our thing until 1941, in theory. I don't know if it's actually going to play out that way, but we should be, you know, pretty much left alone over here for a while. It's gone down, but not much. Japan loses. Okay, there. Well, that's the attack on Pearl Harbor right there. Do I have to... maybe I have to wait for... Well, I should be able to join the Axis at some point. Reorganization of the Foreign Ministry. Some restructuring. In this opinion, some of the senior diplomats are too hesitant towards the change and therefore not up to par with their country's current demands. Convinced that replacing some of the more troublesome ministers will improve the situation considerably, it has already composed a list of possible candidates, loyal men that are known to favor more aggressive policies. Good initiative. There's no need. Well, that's not a big deal. Upgrades are actually doing really well right now. Soviet Union have decided the first Moscow show trial. Trial of 16. December 1935, the original case surrounding Grigory Zinoviev began to widen what became the... Trial was held for one of the trial units traded to defendants. All defendants were sentenced to death and subsequently shot in the cellars of the dreaded Lubyanka prison in Moscow. Government secrecy focus. Oh, this has popped up before. National 40%. Okay, let's go for... Well... Government nationalizes the private sector. Illegal printing. 60% chance of national revolt risk or espionage bonus. Let's try... that. Party support. Let's try to get party support. Broadcasting! Let's have a look at the new program. Start the new season with some more. Alright. A lot of events, definitely. Ooh, I just noticed another one popped up. A lot of defense, a lot of decision. Small oh, okay. Small news and politics, small heroic tale, small entertainment show. Oh, hello, phone. I don't even actually know what it's going to give me. Entertainment, heroic tale. Let's do heroic tale. Death on a bit of a sweet name for every man who can so to fight harder for his homeland. Okay. I'm assuming heroic tale is going to give me some sort of like efficiency, combat efficiency bonus or something like that. Possibly. I don't exactly know. New monumental building for the nation. Now we have to build one more monumental building. This does not mean we have another particular. We would change the entire image of a whole district, and the whole nation benefit from this. Well, let's see the plan. Okay. What are we doing? Osaka, Nagoya, Tokyo. Like if I was going to... Do I actually build it somewhere? Huh. I do not know. I have literally no idea what that meant. So let's just keep flying through and wait for events to transpire. We're just going to keep going. Just going to keep going and hopefully something hits, an event triggers, shit goes down, I get to fight somebody. Let's see, how is our, not technology, 59 on upgrades still, so we're still a bunch. Who are they? I bet it looks, oh, you know what? There's multiple upgrades these guys have to get through. That's why. They finished one and immediately went right to the next, because they have to go in order. Yeah, and these guys are getting damage control systems, anti-aircraft armament, things like that. Ah, okay. Didn't they already do that? Yeah, I bet when these finish, it's gonna jump right over. We'll just keep an eye on this. I bet it's gonna jump right over to the next one. It's gonna be done in like 5 days. Airport capabilities, very nice. Let's keep an eye on this, just because I want to make sure. Type 99 heavy machine gun. Nope, that actually finished it. Nope, no, I was wrong. That didn't finish it. Airport level 1. Less IC, less supplies, and less money. Like, what does it give us, though? Better supply through... So I have more supply throughput? So I guess what it did is, you take a hit to your IC, but it gives you, you know... Well, there's that. Air organization. Small food take... But it gives you... what does it give you? It gives you supply throughput mostly, so the supplies can get there mostly at the cost of IC, I guess. I think that's what that was. I'm pretty sure that's what that was. So you can kind of customize what you want. Steel electro welding. Diplomatic influence has been used on the countries towards their faction. That's fine. Small heroic tales. So okay, there's the 1,000 money we invested in that. Territorial pride, national unity. Let's look at diplomacy real quick. I am an oceanic. BlackICE is a country. Paternal autocrat. Asia, Japan. I'm right there. Am I drifting at all? Drifting towards the Axis. Can I... See, if I go to Germany, can I join their faction? Difference between our neutrality and the highest threat against us is too high. The value is 71 point... Okay, so I'm way too neutral. So I'm way too neutral to join the Axis right now. I'm guessing joining the Axis would plummet my neutrality. But that has to go down by itself before I can do anything. But we're going to have to end this episode right now. We made it into September at least. So if you've enjoyed this episode, just drop me a like. Leave me those comments right down below. And if you're interested in more Benjamin Magnus Plays Hearts of Iron 3, just subscribe to my channel and I will see you next time.